How's it going, everyone? I'm SirJames, coming at you guys with yet another video, and today I'm here to showcase a product that was sent my way courtesy of Crafted Core, and that is some custom Kyber crystals, and these are the crystals that are going to work with your Savi's Workshop lightsabers from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Before we begin, I just want to make a quick apology for the lack of videos for the past few weeks, as I had a few things stacked against me. One, lack of any new products currently at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, so there's that. The second thing is dealing with the heat wave here in California, and also my AC being broken, so too many negatives going on against me at this point in time. But with the cooler weather this week, I'm hoping to take the opportunity to have some videos recorded for you guys to enjoy for the next few weeks. Starting off with today's video, of course, being these custom Kyber crystals, once again, from Crafted Core. So first off, let me give you guys a closer look and then go ahead and provide you guys with some information. Now, Crafted Core is a company that makes, well, custom Kyber crystals. And for those of you who are familiar with my channel, you guys know that in the early days, when I was doing the whole Galaxy's Edge content, I went out of my way to not only collect all the pieces of scrap metal for the Savi's Workshop collection, but also to collect all the different variations of the Kyber crystals from the voices and colors. Some even went to the extent of getting like the different cuts and shapes and whatnot, though that was never my intent for as far as the collection goes. And when I completed that collection, I felt like an empty void. You know, sometimes you work towards a collection, and when you complete it, you kind of feel sad because it's like now there's nothing to look forward to for that. But people like Crafted Core, who makes custom Kyber crystals, definitely helped fill in that void and kind of, you know, gave me a reason to start getting more Kyber crystals once again. And what's cool is that, you know, there's different ones. Like some are custom made and have their own different backstory. Some are related to things for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, like this product here. This one here is all themed for Savi's Workshop. And what's cool about these crystals is that they're double-sided. So instead of carrying multiple crystals for all the different colors, which there's, you know, nothing wrong with that in general. It's just how whatever you want to do personally, is that with these crystals is that they're double-sided. So for me, when I built my lightsaber, the one I ended up building was the protection and defense, which I chose the purple colored crystal at the time. And then after my experience at Savi's Workshop, I went over and I chose a yellow crystal to implement into my lightsaber. What's cool is that there's a custom crystal here specifically for protection and defense that has the two colors that I chose built into one crystal instead of having to carry two. But let me give you guys a closer look once again, and I'll bring my lightsaber over to show you guys as well. So as you can see here, from the power and control, you have both red and white. Peace and justice is blue and purple. Elemental nature is white and green. Protection and defense is yellow and purple. Now obviously these particular crystals aren't really new because we've had these for a bit of time now. But if you are someone who already has all these crystals from their normal releases, you can actually buy this tin set right here to add to your collection, and you can go ahead and put all your crystals inside. But for those of you who are new to this and maybe are planning on building a Savi's Workshop lightsaber and who likes the idea of custom Kyber crystals, which I'll have a link to Crafted Core down below, then this might be a pretty cool collection for you personally to kind of dive into if it's something that catches your interest. So let me go ahead and bring my lightsaber over, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to use a couple of these crystals. Now because it's using the same chip system as the ones from Disney, obviously there's no custom like voices or anything like that. Unfortunately, we're not really going to get that with these particular products. So not only will it work with your Savi's Workshop lightsabers, but they'll also work with your existing Jedi or Sith holocrons as well. So we're going to go ahead and pick out the, of course, protection and defense, because that is what my saber is built around. It also, by the way, I just wanted to share this with you. I don't know if you guys were interested in a video on this, but I also picked up this interesting well, R2 unit, which is the R2W50 astromech droid, which has got the kind of like a gold and blue color scheme. If you guys are, let me know down below. So let's go ahead and bring this on over. Now also, if you guys are curious, or for those of you who don't know, is that Savi's workshop is going to be getting brand new scrap metal, I believe sometime this year. I'm still waiting on new information on when those are going to drop, but I do have plans on building a lightsaber from the new themes if you guys were curious. Whether or not if I'm going to collect all the scrap metal, I'm not entirely sure as of yet, but you know, things are currently open in the air at the moment. So right now I've inserted the crystal where the yellow is facing down, purple is facing up, indicating that the starting blade color is going to be yellow. Let's go ahead and turn off this main light here and ignite. Though of course the yellow technically is more of a greenish tone per se. My camera might make it appear yellow or green, but yeah, in person it's a little bit more of a green color. That's because it's the Disney version of yellow for these legacy sabers. Now, as I mentioned, these are dual-sided crystals, so I'm just going to take the same crystal, flip it over like so, and it's already registered as purple. So once we go ahead and ignite, that's what I did wrong. It wasn't the chassis, it was me. I was putting the piece on the wrong way, because now it works. That's funny. So as you can see, it ignited to purple. What I was doing is because the activation switch is supposed to go on only one way, I was putting it on backwards. That's why it wasn't working. So once again, boom, just like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick another one. So since I chose something nice, let's go ahead and choose something a little bit dark. Let's go ahead and pick up, let's say the power and control. So that way we have some different colors here. So I'm going to go ahead and insert this where red is facing down. Registering as red. Switch is now in the correct spot. And there you go. Same crystal, go ahead and remove, flip it around so now white is facing down. And this will now ignite white. So always cool to have stuff like that. And as I mentioned before, since these work with Savi's Workshop Sabers, these are automatically going to work with your holocrons. And also, for those of you who are not familiar with the Jedi and Sith holocrons, is that in the Kyber crystals at Galaxy's Edge, is that they have different voices, and depending on what color you have will determine what potential character you may also get. Most of the crystals mostly contain two different ones. You could even take a Jedi crystal, putting into the Sith holocron, and get a different variation for voices, and then vice versa. So let's go ahead and bring, let's see, so we have red here. Obviously, I don't know which character is going to be on this red one. So I'm going to make a guess. It's probably going to be Darth Vader. But Palpatine will also be cool, and maybe start with, you know, the, have you ever heard the... the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise. So let's find out. Turn this on. And let's see, who do we get?
The future is shrouded.
Oh, looks like we have Darth Vader.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so this particular Darth Vader, for those of you who don't know the variations, this is the 8-ball Darth Vader, as it's called. Which, by the way, the 8-ball Vader, and I think there's also the Yoda one, has their own special container at the for the Kyber crystals, which comes in the gold ends. So if you guys were kind of curious or wanted those specifically, so in this case, we'll just ask Darth Vader a question. Darth Vader, let's see, I was going to say something about the Bad Batch, but I know it's been pushed back into the beginning of next year in January. So I don't know, Darth Vader, will the new Savi's Workshop scrap metal release in October? Let's see.
The Force is with you. Success is within your grasp.
I'm pretty sure that's a yes. Now let's go ahead and take the crystal and flip it over to the white. These ones are always so hard to open up, that's for sure. As you can see, it's registered as the white.
It is unavoidable. It is your destiny. You are now mine.
So like I said, you do get variations of Darth Sidious.
Good. I can feel your anger.
And then we're going to go ahead and see if my Jedi Holocron's battery is still alive. Which is funny, I haven't even charged these Holocrons in, I don't know, probably a year. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what the white is going to be on the Jedi side. Do we have power? No, I think my Holocron is... Yeah, fortunately, I can't show you the Jedi one. This battery is dead, fortunately. But that just kind of gives you an idea. Let me go ahead and flip this light back on for you guys. But yeah, these are pretty much the collection set. So if this is something that interests you guys, I'll put a link down below. You don't have to get all the crystals in a set. If you only want one of these crystals, he does sell them individually as well. So eventually, if you do get them all, then you can go ahead and buy the tin. I believe he offers the tin for $20 by itself. Each individual crystal, I believe, is 30 to 35, and then if I'm trying to remember correctly, the entire collection set, what I have here in my hands with the crystal and the tin, I believe comes out to $145, so it's like a $15 saving, give or take. But yeah, a pretty cool set nonetheless. And there was one other one. Let me see if I have it over here, actually. Which I do not. I left it in my car, but there's a really cool Spider-Man Kyber crystal, which I did post in the community tab. But before I go, like I said, if you guys are interested in the 50th anniversary R2 droid, let me know in the comment section down below. I also have a custom lightsaber that I think you guys would like to see, which I have right here from Ultimate Works. Which is from an episode of Star Wars Visions, which is from the Lop and Echo, and it's this lightsaber right here. Now, some of you probably may not like this design. I personally do, because it's one of the episodes I did like in Star Wars Visions. But I think this is a pretty cool lightsaber. I am currently waiting on trying to get a lightsaber saber font that goes with this character, because it's one of the things I like to do. And Repulse Customs, which was the only person at the time who made the saber font, has undergone some changes, so I'm trying to hopefully get access to that saber font before I make this review. If not, then I'm probably going to have to substitute it with another saber font and kind of go from there. So just so that way you guys have an idea. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until then, I'll see you guys on the next video upload. Take care, and always remember, may the Force be with you.